Welcome to Houston, Texas. It's NBA on ESPN. As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Rockets?
Brooks Lopez can score in a number of ways. He's got the flat foot, set shot, pick and pop, 18-footer. He can back you down with an array of moves. He's going to draw double team.
Loses control. Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down.
And there's no doubt we'll be seeing that one on SportsCenter.
To Ingram, it's a loose ball. To Lopez. Ball knocked loose. Oh, he gets the steal. Oh, he coughs up the ball with that bad pass. No question. Yep, that's a foul called against the Rockets. Their first team foul. Lopez is looking to do damage in the paint. Moves around the defender. Ingram shot thrown right back at him. Ball comes loose. Changes his mind and gives up the ball. Into the paint. Not a lot of time for a shot opportunity. Oh, quick adjustment. Now he gives it up. Thomas, the rebound. Ball knocked out of his hands. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball. And here's a view of today's NBA matchups. Oh, he threw it out of bounds. It's a loose ball. Harden against Caldwell Pope. Looking to curl in. Anderson's using the screen, looking to get free. Gets it, quickly shoots that three. Nails the jumper from downtown.
Nice follow through on that shot. Gets the three to drop.
And they bring it up. The ball stolen. The kid's playing with a spotlight on him that's larger than most this season. Ask any rookie, they'll tell you they have a lot to prove at the professional level, but it's clearly different with this impressive young man.
Mike, we're so fortunate to have in our production meetings the opportunity to get to know these young players. And no one has handled themselves as well as the comeback kid.
Oh, excellent screen. Ingram, though he telegraphed that pass, a bad decision. To Anderson. Good solid entry pass. Capella's trying to establish some low post position. 8 seconds now on the 24. Sends it to the corner. For three with 1 on the clock. Won't go. And they can't extend the lead into double figures.
You can't ask for any better defense than that. Made them work offensively. Made them go to their second and third options. Stuck with it. Contested it.
Good play. Gets the steal. Thomas is turned away. What a block. Nice display of extra hustle. To Anderson, there's a steal. They tip it and get the turnover. Oh, an authoritative dunk.
Keep playing the game. Don't play the score. Attack the basket. Try to whittle this lead down 2 by 2 and work your way back to a manageable number.
Gets to the rim. Anderson the rebound. Capella misses on the adjusted shot.
Don't worry, just work. Keep doing what you're doing. Get the ball at the basket and then finish strong.
Pretty left hand. Made it look easy.
To start the break, you got to rebound the ball. Here, secured the ball, got it up the floor quickly, and then...
Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam.
Who's got basketball courage? We'll find out when this guy's driving down the lane full speed. Do you stand in front, hold your ground, or do you slide out of the way? Who's got basketball courage?
Bang! Three-pointer. He's averaging 14 points per game this season. Caldwell Pope is a really versatile player, Jeff. What do you like about him?
I love his pairing with Lonzo Ball for the Lakers because Pope can guard point guards and take whoever the best offensive player is and reduce the burden of Ball at the defensive end of the floor. And then playing with Ball, he will find openings for you. He will give it to you in rhythm. So Pope just has to become a more consistent knockdown shooter.
To Ingram, the catch and fire away from downtown. Knocks down the jumper. LA is shooting 72% from 3 this season.
Made the most of his opportunity and he knocked it in. 3 ball.
The comeback kid has made quite the name for himself in the NBA. And if you're familiar with his story, you know the name Nick Howard. That's his childhood friend. He ended up taking a different route to pursue his basketball dreams. They call themselves the Hype Brothers.
Now, I have no idea what that means, Mike, but it reminds me of some of the other great nicknames that we've heard. The Splash Brothers, the Bad Boys. All those names just add flavor to the NBA, and it's so fun to see.
Randall curls in. Blows past the defender, and he curls in. Hall. Pass to the corner. Hall against Caldwell Pope. Capella's trying for position in the paint. Hall. They've got to get this off in a hurry. Lopez the rebound. Thomas. Here's the screen. Randall fires it up again. He gets it to go. Excellent teamwork. And a timeout called here late in the opening period. And we have both teams with substitutes. The Lakers get to inbound.
LA's got enough time to make a comeback, and now's the time to get it started. They need to use this timeout as a turning point.
Screen set nicely. Nice inside pass. What a dunk.
Nice pick and roll. Good pass, catch, finish at the basket.
Johnson shot no good. To Caldwell Pope. And the defense switches. To the rim. Misses on the bank shot.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish.
Throws it down in his face with authority. And here's another look at that spectacular play.
I love when guys have no regard for contact. Just drove it by the man and finished at the rim.
To Dang. Shoots for three. And it's on to the free throw line for a couple of freebies. And he's fouled. All right, here's the replay. Knocks down the first one. Knocks down the second free throw. Whoops, that won't go. Pass to the corner. Passes it right back. Adjusting on the shot. Puts it in. Plus the foul. Time for the free throw for a chance at a three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Get back on the miss. Get back on the miss.
The comeback kid is a player who went straight from a successful comeback in college to a summer of pro-am competition. There's just no question how much he loves the sport of basketball.
Passion is the #1 requirement, along with talent, for the ability to play well in the NBA. We've seen it from Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant. It doesn't matter. It starts with the passion to put in the work, and that's what the comeback kid is all about.
Inside to the rim. Banks it in for two.
That's how you win in this league. Repeating the same thing over and over again. If there's penetration, step over, defend it well, make them take and make a tough shot. That's what happened here, but good, solid defense.
He curls for the layup, unable to flip it in.
That's the mark of a great defensive team. Great closeout, great contest. That's the way to get it done.
Slams it home.
Good defense turning into good offense here. Finishing a defensive possession with a rebound and then pushing the ball in transition that leads to a basket to keep and extend the lead.
To Caldwell Pope. Not much time to get this shot off. Johnson the rebound. Adjusts and misses. No foul call there.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
Boy, they need to get something going here. It's a loose ball, and it's stolen.
One of the keys to winning in this league is not beating yourself. Both teams seem determined to beat themselves rather than their opponent.
Down into the lane. It's blocked. Whistle sounds. Out of bounds. Left on the shot clock. Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face. An 8-0 run for the Rockets. To Ball. The screen is set. Oh, he loses it. Oh, what a great dunk.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Quick decision and gets rid of it. Oh, a ferocious dunk. That's a 10-2 run for the Rockets. Backing his man down. Oh, and down he goes. He falls on his butt.
Great defensive footwork there, using the offensive player's momentum against him. Nice timing on the pull of the chair.
Nails the three. Houston's shooting 50% from beyond the arc here tonight.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
And here's the replay with another look at that tremendous play. Dang. Ball loose again. Stripped and stolen by Ariza. Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down. And LA calls time. They need to talk.
That was nasty, Mike. He just made Jalen's top plays with that dunk right there.
And Luol Deng will get to inbound. Oh, terrific feed. Can't hold on to the ball. And there's a steal. Feeds it right back. Kicks it out to the perimeter. Here's the switch. 11 seconds remaining on the 24. Double team closing in. Just gets it off in time. Drains the three. Houston's 5 for 9 from three-point territory.
One of the biggest reasons for their lead is what we saw just a moment ago. Another three-pointer. And there's no reason for them to stop shooting what's working so well for them right now.
The Rockets get the inbound. Entry pass gets it inside. Nice pass in the paint, and he'll head to the line for the first time tonight with a chance to complete the three-point play. Able to convert the free throw, and he completes the three-point play. To Thomas. Still plenty of time. 12 seconds on the shot clock. He loses control of it. Good hands. Gets the steal. Gets it right back from downtown. The Rockets, fantastic foul. What a putback.
If you consistently get dribble penetration and are allowed to finish at the rim, It's no wonder that you're winning by a large margin.
To Capella, ball comes loose, and it's a turnover. Ingram. Passes it back to him. Swats that away.
Shot blocking is your last line of defense. If you don't have it, you're not going to be a great defensive team. Here, very good help defense. Came over and
posterized. What a slam from Nene. And Los Angeles calls time. They'll want to talk it over here.
Poster! Oh, my goodness. What a dunk.
The Lakers get the inbound in here. What a move. The defender's going to hear about that one. Thomas's jumper for three. Won't go. Los Angeles in need of a big-time defensive stop here. And James Harden with a nice look from downtown.
This is what separates good from great players. Good players score a lot in the first half, and they take their foot off the gas pedal. Great players go for the kill, and that's what we've seen here tonight.
And throws up an air ball. Love the extra effort, but not the result he wanted. Oh, but they'll change possession.
Listen, this is not always going to work out when you pursue loose balls like that. But it does set the proper tone to try to win the game.
Cross-court pass. To Capella. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Nene knocks it down. A two-pointer. He's 4 for 4 from the field.
I love watching the attackers in our league be able to adjust, adapt, and then ultimately
comes up with a pretty steal. Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam.
Oh, he just stole his heart with that dunk right there.
Careless ball handling. Shot clock says 12. Oh, excellent screen. Curling in. Sloppy ball handling. Here's a steal. The kid has had to deal with pressure from so many different angles as a high-profile rookie in this league. Hey, Jeff, what's impressed you most about his composure?
Well, I think in this way, his injury served him well. He took on adversity many years before he had to actually be an NBA player. So the scrutiny he goes under, he is still able to remain humble and grateful for the opportunities at hand. And that was in large part due to having to fight through a tough injury. So it's been impressive what he's been able to accomplish. But I think that's the one aspect that injury helped him.
Into the front court, desperate for some points. Thomas is looking for the screen to get himself open. And now he moves around the defender. Oh, nice block. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Harden shot swatted away. Ball comes loose. Oh, he gets the steal. There's the double team. Forced to make the pass. We're down to 11 seconds on the shot clock. And he'll head to the line with a chance for a three-point play. Count the basket and the foul. A block called against Frye.
I love it when I see a guy concentrate through contact. He did, getting the ball in the basket and drawing the foul.
Great ball. Impressive putback. What timing.
Come on, you're better than that. You can block out and get a free throw rebound. You don't give up second chance opportunities from a free throw line situation.
Adjusting in the air. Takes it to the rim.
You're down big. How are you going to work your way back into the game? Drive the ball to the basket to get points in the paint and also the chance of getting fouled.
Quick release for three. Bang! Hits from downtown. He's 1 for 2 from beyond the arc.
Sweet stroke on that shot, Mike. It looked good as soon.
Throws it down in his face with authority. That's a 16-8 run for the Rockets. Randall's looking to operate from down low. Fry lets it go for 2. Harden the rebound. Los Angeles is hoping to stop this run and stop it. Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face.
This simply is not winning basketball. If you won't run back and commit to running back and getting your defense set, then you have no chance of winning in the NBA.
You love the hustle, but it's still a goaltend. And they're going to make some changes with personnel on the floor. And Trevor Ariza will get the inbound. To Anderson. Harden's trying to get free off the pick, and they come up with a turnover. Loses control. Ball knocked loose. To Capella. A ferocious slam.
When you're playing with a big lead, your players cannot take possessions off. And I like the example that this unit is showing. Forcing a turnover and then not resting, not conserving energy, pushing the ball and getting a transition opportunity.
Aaron pass, and he takes it off the head. Ball knocked out of his hands. Caught him on the reach-in.
You have to post the basketball. It puts maximum pressure on the defense here, backing the man down and drawing the contact.
Gets inside. Kicks it back out. He's switching gears. LA is shooting 66% from the line. And a foul is called. Brian Anderson picks up his first personal of the night. First free throw, perfect. Able to convert on both free throws. To Harden. Quick move to get inside. Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down.
This defense is the reason why they cannot compete here tonight.
Screen set nicely. To Randall. It's a loose ball. Reaches in. Taken away by Anderson. Slams it down through contact. What a play. And one. A trip to the line. Wow.
That's just poor basketball right there. To give up a dunk and also a soft foul that leads to a possible three-point play, it's no reason that they're behind by a large margin.
It's going up, guys. Get ready, get ready.
And he does it. A three-point play. Caldwell Pope's using the screen, trying to get free. He loses it, and the ball is stolen. The two defenders swarm, and he slams it home, and the whistle, and one. Now it's time to go to the line for that three-point play opportunity.
It's been this way the whole night. Easy baskets. Here, another example. A dunk, a foul, a possible three-point play. Over and over again, we've seen the same mistake. Bad defense, soft fouls.
Caldwell Pope against Harden. Ingram puts it up for two. Harden the rebound. Los Angeles got to be aware of how badly they need a stop. Just a matter of can they do it. Count it, and the foul. Houston 6 for 7 from the line here tonight.
You earned it. Take the hit, take the blow, finish the play.
Able to hit the free throw, and it's a three-point play. To Randall. Moves around the defender at the rim. Tries to bank it. Won't go.
Hey, this is how it's been tonight. They have struggled against this defense in the paint.
And Los Angeles is not going to be able to overcome this deficit. Fans are starting to make their way out of the arena. To Ingram. Oh, the wide open shot. Ingram misfires again. Tied up, has to make that pass. Telegraph that pass for the turnover. That one halfway down before popping out. And this ball game is over. The final score is 110-57. For Jeff Van Gundy and our...
The Rockets won this matchup with a significant margin. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Houston Rockets. The Lakers really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. The Lakers can point to these guys for their scoring output.
Game track. Steals.
And here we have a look at the game stats.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
As we get things started, who on the Magic, Jeff, do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight?
It's got to be Nick Vucevic. Look at his rebound numbers. If you can rebound, it usually translates from high school to college, college to the NBA. It certainly has for Vucevic. And then his ability in the low post to score with either hand and still be able to make a 17-footer. Where this young player has to improve, he's got to get better defensively.
All right, getting ready now for the first of 2 free throw attempts. And he connects on the first free throw. Excellent job. A strong finish on the hustle play.
Come on, you're better than that. You can block out and get a free throw rebound. You don't give up second chance opportunities from a free throw line situation.
Curls in for the layup. Unable to flip it in.
Really good job clogging the lane right there.
Throws it down in his face with authority.
I don't know about you, but that's why I watch NBA basketball, to see guys drive and attack off the dribble and then throw it down.
Fournier's bank shot won't go.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
Feeds it right back to Ross. Throws it up from deep in the corner. Anderson the rebound. Excellent feed. Ball comes loose, and they come up with the turnover. Augustine against Paul. 11 seconds remaining on the 24. Putting him on skates. Gordon finds his space and takes the wide open 3. He slams it right in his face, and the whistle. A foul called on the tremendous dunk at the rim. What a play.
That's a hoop and a harm. A dunk and a foul. A three-point play possibility. That's a big-time play by a big-time player.
Able to convert the free throw, and he completes the 3-point play. Augustine against Paul. To Gordon. Nice pass. What a rejection.
That's tremendous timing and athleticism right there, showing you why he's one of the very best shot blockers we have in our league.
And Orlando calls a badly needed timeout. They've got to come up with something. They can't stop anyone.
I think this is just misplaced confidence in their team to wait to call this timeout. They waited until they were now behind to call the
Stripped and stolen by Paul. On a catch and shoot. Can't get it to go from close range. And Houston's called for the foul. That's their second team foul. The Magic get the inbound in here. Vucevic is trying to get down low. Still plenty of time. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Rebounded by Anderson. To Capella. Puts it up. Knocks it down for 2.
Good defense translates into good offense. Here, secure the rebound, finish your defensive possession, and then get out and go. Take the ball to the basket, get an easy opportunity, reward your hard work on defense.
To Augustine. Straight to the goal. Just won't go from point-blank range. Terrific feed to the rim. It's good. And they extend the lead to double figures. Jeff, when James Harden first started in his NBA career, did you have any thought he could be this good?
Well, he was terrific right away in Oklahoma City, but that was as a 6th man. No one knows if a guy can make the jump from 6th man to absolute superstar and carry a team like Harden has done. He has been consistent. He has been determined, and he has been as good offensively as any player in this league for a long period of time now.
Entry pass gets it inside. Dunks it hard.
Simple. Catch, jump, dunk.
To Capella. There's a turnover. Gordon, nice work on the adjustment and banks it home.
Keep doing what you do.
That's a turnover. Vucevic fires it. Oh, but he can't capitalize. Vucevic misfires again. The comeback kid has a tight inner circle. His friends are close friends, including Nick Howard in the EuroLeague, still hoping to get to the NBA. Hey, Jeff, do you think the success of the comeback kid can improve Nick's chances of making it into the pros?
Yes, I think when you have one height brother in the NBA and you see how well he's done, you might be willing to take more of a chance on the other height brother. Even though maybe he's not quite as gifted, why not have Nick Howard on an NBA roster? If you're good enough for the EuroLeague, you can make that jump. I think it does help.
Loses control. Here's a steal. Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down. And here's the replay with another look at that tremendous play.
Oh, he just stole his heart with that dunk right there.
In a rough stretch. Let's see if they can break themselves out of it right now. Oh, excellent screen. Ball loose again. There's a steal. To Anderson. Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. And Ryan Anderson with the bucket from downtown.
Hey, this is a results-oriented business. I'm not crazy about that transition three, but it went in, and they got the hoop they needed.
To Augustine. Sloppy ball handling. Oh, an authoritative dunk.
Oh, he flushed that one right on top of his head.
Blows past his man. Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face. And they need a timeout here. It's called.
He's playing downhill right now. All of his force going to the rim and with strength and ferocity.
Well, coach think it's time for a change. You're going to.
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Gets it, quickly shoots that three. Won't go from downtown.
That's the mark of a great defensive team. Great closeout, great contest. That's the way to get it done.
We're down to 11 seconds on the shot clock. Gets in the paint. Gets to the rim. Can't connect from close range.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
Oh, nice effort play. Puts two more on the scoreboard. He loses control of it, and the ball is stolen.
This is an absolute joke, the way both of these teams are turning the ball over. It's hard to fathom how they let this game get so out of hand.
2 minutes gone by in the second. Houston's up by 9. To Isaac. Kicks it back outside. Wow, is he open for the shot. And misses his first shot tonight. To Anderson. Quick feedback. Puts it up. Deep corner shot. Nails it. It's a double-digit lead.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
Blocked and handled. Orlando's in need of a big-time defensive stop here. That one halfway down before popping out. Help defense there with the switch. Goes to the goal, puts it in, and gets his first shot to go.
Keep putting heat on their defense with solid two-man game execution. Great.
And he slams it down through contact. What a play. And one. A trip to the line. Wow.
In your face disgrace. A big-time flush and dunk. And the foul.
I got the box here. I'll pull it.
free throw attempt off the mark.
That's me. Got ball.
And it's off to the free throw line for a couple of attempts. Well, that was a whack. A foul called against Anderson. And he hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Anderson, changes his mind and gives up the ball. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be magic ball. Here's a look at what's in store. Screen set nicely. Shoots it for two. Ooh, misses the inside shot.
I continue to see solid defense. It's the same defense that got him the lead. That type of defense will keep the lead for them.
A follow. Ball knocked loose. Trying to work it down low. Oh, he shoots it. Anderson the rebound. The two defenders swarm to the basket. Nice move adjusting for two. That's a 13-3 run for the Rockets. And they bring it up. Need to stop the bleeding here to Isaac. Shot clock says 12. It's a loose ball, close to a turnover. Lets it go. Can't knock it down. Throws it down.
This simply is not winning basketball. If you won't run back and commit to running back and getting your defense set, then you have no chance of winning in the NBA.
Pulls up after a nice crossover and sinks the two. Johnson for three. That three-pointer off the mark. And now he moves around the defender. Looks to the post. There's the pick. Puts him on skates and he can't keep on his feet. Oh, nice block. Johnson. Oh, he tried to put it in off the glass.
That's a big miss right there. You miss those, you open the door to a run for the other team.
There's a whistle. Reach in on the play. All right, here's a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Orlando's not having a great season, Jeff. This is a critical part of the year right now.
It's time to start winning and playing good, solid basketball each and every night. You got to stay focused on the process. The result will come if the process to trying to become great is there each and every night.
Johnson fires from three-point range. The Rockets with control on the rebound.
Gang rebounding is how you establish a rebounding tone to your team, a toughness to your team. They've established that very well in the first half.
To Afflalo. Ball knocked out of his hands, and it's stolen.
One of the keys to winning in this league is not beating yourself. Both teams seem determined to beat themselves rather than their opponent.
Afflalo's using the screen, looking to get free. The shot clock shows 10 seconds left. Nails it from downtown on the catch and shoot.
Good job of concentration. Dead aim on the target and knocked it straight through.
The shot clock down to 12 seconds remaining. Careless ball handling. Final seconds counting down. That's a three. He's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc.
Three ball, corner pocket.
Oh,
a nice runner. Misses at the rim.
That's good team defense right there, forcing that miss.
Lets it go for two. Able to knock it down. He's shooting 38% from the field this season. An 8-0 run for the Magic. Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam.
That was nasty, Mike. He just made Jalen's top plays with that dunk right there.
Isaac throws it down the rim. That's a 10-2 run for the Magic. Anderson tries to adjust the shot. Counted. Plus the foul. Now it's time to go to the line for that three-point play opportunity.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
Knocks down the free throw, and that completes the three-point play. And the reach-in is called by the ref.
Outstanding post-up basketball move right there. Using his body to back down, draw the contact, and eventually draw the foul.
Good free throw shooting, knocks.
We know what's coming.
The Magic get the inbound. It's a loose ball. Good hands, gets the steal. Throws it down in his face with authority.
And there's no doubt we'll be seeing that one on SportsCenter.
To Vucevic. Can't hold on to the ball. To Capella. Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down.
He didn't disappoint with that dunk. He just sent a ripple through the crowd.
Fournier's looking to get free off the screen. To Isaac. From the corner, a three-pointer. That's good. Orlando's shooting 50% from beyond the arc here tonight.
Hey, sometimes the three ball just doesn't open up early in the game. They only had a few threes in the first half, but here in the second half, the three-point shot has opened up, and they've knocked it home.
Hits the free throw. Three-point play complete. To Fournier. Oh, excellent screen. And Houston's called for the foul. Their first team foul. First free throw, perfect. Able to convert on both free throws.
This kid is dealing with tremendous pressure. All young players have it, but the spotlight is so intense for this young man.
Yeah, very similar to what Lonzo Ball's going through. Obviously, because of his great performance at UCLA, him being drafted by his hometown Lakers, his father's mouth that runs constantly 24/7. All of those things have added up to having extreme pressure as well.
Oh, he loses it. The ball stolen. There's the double team. Oh, quick adjustment. Now he gives it up. Paul on the drive. Fires away for two. Soft touch. Gets the roll. Ryan Anderson with 12 points.
You can tell both of these teams are completely unselfish with the basketball. Look at the assist total, and you can tell that both teams have learned very well that sharing is the true joy in this game.
Boy, they need to get something going here. Shot in and out. Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. It's good. And one. And he'll head to the line for the fourth time tonight.
That's great athleticism right there to finish with strength, absorb the contact, and earn your way to the line.
And he does it. A three-point play. And we'll have a timeout. They want to talk it over.
I like that timeout. Don't let any team build momentum up in a close game in the second half.
Gets past the defender. Shot blocked by Johnson and goes out of bounds. And Aaron Gordon will get the inbound. Fournier's trying to get free off the pick. Oh, he goes for the save there. Orlando's hoping to stop this run and stop it now. And he'll head to the line for the first time tonight with a chance to complete the three-point play. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim. Isaac, the rebound. Misses the free throw. Good switching on defense. Fires for three from the corner. Misses from beyond the arc. Tied up and has to pass. And he nails it. A long two.
That's just too easy right there. Uncontested two-point jump shot. No doubt.
Isaac misfires from long distance. Down into the lane. Shoots the three. Won't go for three.
Hey, you can sugarcoat it, but this is a disappointing effort. One good challenge doesn't cover up the multitude of defensive sins that have gone into this game.
Fournier jump shot. And Chris Paul with the rebound. To Capella. Slams it home.
If you can't get your defense back and set and make them play in a half court, you're going to be in big trouble. Here, once again, exploited in transition, right at the basket. You're not winning with that type of defense.
Capella, it's good. And one. Houston's 5 for 7 from the line tonight.
That's the concentration you need to finish with contact and earn your way to the free throw line.
The comeback kid has certainly shown he belongs, but this pressure can be intense for these rookies, both on and off the court. But Jeff, so far, he seems to be handling it so well.
Done a great job with the media, the traditional media, not having any missteps. He stayed away from problems on the social media platforms where so many young people fail themselves in that regard. And so he's just done a wonderful job of comportment throughout his rookie season. I've been impressed on the court, even more so off the court.
Oh, he beats the defender. Oh, what a great dunk.
This defense is the reason why they cannot compete here tonight.
To Isaac. Stuffs it in the rim.
Drive, drive, drive. That's the only chance you have of getting back into this game.
What a dunk.
Time and time again, penetration at the basket, good finish. That is why they're blowing this team right out of the building.
I got some for him.
A pretty entry pass. Vucevic for two, lets it go. Anderson the rebound.
Right now, he owns the paint, getting every rebound in sight.
Oh, that's a devastating dunk in his face.
You are in absolute control of your transition defense. There are no excuses for not getting yourself back and ready to guard. They are pushing it right up their throat, right down their throat, and right at the basket.
Gets it to go. Long two-pointer. He's got 13 points thus far. Puts it down.
Great timing, great elevation, awesome dunk.
That's me. Got ball.
Into the front court, desperate for some points. To Gordon. The screen is set. Gets a piece of it. Orlando's now back on defense. They need a big stop to turn things around. Doesn't get the roll. Augustine. Oh, a ferocious dunk.
You got to get your guys down the floor in transition quicker than they can get back. If you can rebound it and then get it up the floor, you're going to have numbers to exploit the basket opportunities, attack the rim, don't settle for jumpers, finish strong.
Making the baseline move, gets it to go. Sweet pass from DJ Augustine.
Beautiful dribble drive and layup.
And he curls in. Capella. Oh, he's got the hot hand.
Excellent job of getting into the paint and finishing at the rim.
Screen set nicely. Oh, terrific feed to the rim. Off to the line now to shoot two. Ref blows his whistle. Foul called against the Rockets. Their second team foul.
I love the way the NBA player can contort his body, take contact, and get the ball up to the basket, even when being fouled hard.
Get your hands up. Here we go.
Strong. Oh. The Rockets get to inbound. Great pass. Adjusting in the air. Gordon's attempt off the backboard. No good.
You want to win in the NBA? You keep the ball out of the paint.
Oh, no. He just crushed the defender with the slam.
Now that's how you finish strong at the rim. That was worth the price of admission right there.
Wide open for two. The Magic with the offensive rebound for another possession. To Fournier. And we have a technical foul. Defensive 3 seconds.
Outstanding post-up basketball move right there. Using his body to back down, draw the contact, and eventually draw the foul.
Ball comes loose. Good play. Gets to steal. Throws it down. What a play.
Hey, you get blown out for reasons in this league. Here, getting to the rim in transition, this is just another sign that the defensive intensity was not up to par when it needed to be in this game.
To Fournier. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. To Capella. Shoots for three. Offensive. What a play. Timed that one perfectly.
Now that's a big man dunk right there. Finishing with strength and force.
Loses control. In the paint. Unable to flip it in. Beats his man. It's blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. Man, what a great game thus far, Jeff. Definitely an entertaining matchup so far.
We're seeing a lot of offensive energy on the floor from both of these teams with terrific ball movement.
Capella, the rebound. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Magic ball. The Magic get the inbound in here. Fournier's looking for the screen to get himself open. Defense has to switch. Shot clock says one. Puts it up from downtown. Into the paint. Ball loose again. Comes up with a pretty steal. Lets it go. Good finish inside. Ball comes loose. They tip it and get the turnover. Orlando's got to be aware of how badly they need it. Throws it down in his face with authority.
That was a great dunk right there, Mike. Man, he really threw it down hard.
He's blocked.
Houston's got this game sealed up. Nice.
Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down.
Poster! Oh, my goodness. What a dunk.
Gets it down low. Inside. Banks it in for two. Double team closing in. Not that time. The clock runs out, and this game is over. The final score is 116-86. For Jeff Van Gundy and our...
The Rockets put one in the win column with a solid performance. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being so aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The Magic couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Defense.
The Houston Rockets showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone. Here's a look at the numbers.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.